Some secrets are hiding in plain sight. The latest teaser for Raising Kanan Season 5 has dropped. And fans are already buzzing, but most are missing the small details that could reveal what's coming next. Every shadow, every look, every background detail might hold a clue about Kanan's next move, new alliances, or dangerous betrayals, from cryptic images to subtle hints in character appearances. The teaser isn't just a preview, it's a puzzle. If you thought you saw everything, think again. The streets of South Jamaica are whispering, and only the sharpest eyes will catch the signs that something big is about to happen. The end of Season 4 left Kanan in a position that changed the game completely. He wasn't just a kid trying to survive the streets anymore. He had grown into someone powerful, someone who had learned to manipulate the world around him and play every angle to his advantage. But with that power came danger. Season 4 showed him facing betrayals from people he thought he could trust, testing alliances that once seemed unbreakable, and making moves that were bold, reckless, and yet calculated. The teaser for Season 5 picks up right where that tension left off. From the very first image, it's clear that the tone is darker, sharper, and more intense. Kanan's presence dominates the frame in many shots, signaling that he is no longer just reacting. He's initiating, planning, and maybe even setting traps for those who cross him. The visuals make it obvious that the story isn't just about survival. It's about power, reputation, and control. Every shot of him walking through familiar streets, staring down enemies, or meeting new faces carries weight, suggesting that Season 5 is going to explore how far Kanan is willing to go for dominance. The teaser doesn't just show Kanan, it brings back characters who have been central to his journey, while also hinting at new rivals who could shake the balance. In some images, older allies stand at a distance, almost watching, giving off the sense that past relationships will be tested. Other frames show unfamiliar faces with sharp looks and carefully chosen wardrobe, signaling that new players will be important to the story. Even the background details are carefully placed. A certain corner store, a worn-down street sign, or a subtle gang symbol painted on a wall hints at conflicts and storylines fans haven't considered yet. The creators clearly know that small details matter, and the teaser is packed with hints meant for fans willing to pause, rewind, and really look visually. The teaser also shows a significant shift in Kanan's world. Lighting, color, and framing all signal mood changes. Darker streets, rain-soaked alleys, and heavy shadows create a sense of tension and danger, while certain brighter moments, like a sunlit corner or an unexpected moment of calm, suggest that even in chaos, there may be moments of clarity or key decisions. The contrast between these visuals mirrors the tension in Kanan's story, the highs of gaining control and the lows of navigating betrayal. It's a storytelling technique that sets the stage for a season that promises intensity, strategy, and character depth, showing not just what Kanan will do, but who he is becoming as he navigates the complicated, often dangerous world around him. Finally, the teaser captures the essence of what made Raising Kanan compelling in the first place: the combination of street smarts, family drama, and personal growth under pressure. Even in brief flashes, Kanan's expressions reveal internal struggles. There's determination in his eyes, but also caution, pride, and perhaps a hint of doubt. This makes it clear that Season 5 isn't just about action and conflict, it's about understanding Kanan's evolution. Every glance, every gesture, and every background element is intentionally placed to tease fans with questions: who will rise, who will fall? And how will Kanan navigate the dangerous world he's built around himself? As the teaser unfolds, it's clear that fans who look closer will uncover layers of story, relationships, and power plays that might otherwise go unnoticed. Season 5 is not only continuing Kanan's journey, it's deepening it, challenging him in ways that will surprise even the most loyal viewers. Season 5's teaser drops hints that are easy to overlook if you're just watching casually. At first glance, it looks like Kanan is simply moving through familiar streets, surrounded by familiar faces, But when you pause and focus on the details, a deeper story emerges. Every frame seems deliberately constructed to give clues about the challenges he will face and the alliances he will form. Take, for instance, the way Kanan walks through a crowded block in one shot. The camera lingers on a graffiti symbol on the wall behind him, a small tag that appeared in Season 4 but in a different context. It may indicate that a former rival has returned, or that a new player has claimed influence over the neighborhood. Even the lighting in these shots matters. In some images, shadows fall across Kanan's face in such a way that it seems to suggest internal conflict or hidden motives. This isn't just a stylistic choice. It's a visual hint that Kanan's decisions in this season may be more morally complex, and that viewers need to pay attention to subtle cues to understand his journey fully. The teaser also gives fans a glimpse of Kanan's interactions with other characters, but these moments are carefully framed to conceal as much as they reveal. In one scene, a character who appears briefly in the background seems to be watching Kanan intently. At first, it seems like a random passerby, but the same person is present in another frame. Now closer and with a sharper focus, the repetition suggests importance, possibly hinting at a returning ally, a spy, or a new threat. These small visual repetitions are easy to miss, but they are critical for understanding the emerging storylines. Likewise, wardrobe choices in the teaser are subtle but telling. Kanan's clothes are slightly different from past seasons, not drastically, but enough to suggest a shift in his strategy or personality. Changes in style can signal deeper character growth, a new status in his world, or even the beginning of alliances that could redefine his position in the streets of South Jamaica. Props and background details also play a significant role in this teaser. In several frames, viewers can spot objects that hint at future plot lines: a partially open car door, a crate with symbols painted on it, or a partially hidden newspaper clipping. Each of these items is a breadcrumb meant to spark speculation. They might reveal new locations, suggest upcoming conflicts, or even indicate secrets that Kanan will uncover. The creators of the show are clearly leaving these visual markers to reward attentive fans, encouraging viewers to look beyond the surface and try to piece together the story before the season even big. In even fleeting images, like a hand gesture, a glance over the shoulder, or a door opening in the background, could carry important meaning. Every second of the teaser is packed with hints about the narrative direction, Kanan's evolving relationships, and the obstacles he will face. The teaser's use of movement and pacing also tells its own story. Quick cuts between locations, brief flashes of familiar and unfamiliar faces, and moments of stillness all contribute to the tension and give fans clues about the rhythm of the upcoming season. For example, when Kanan pauses at a corner looking at something just out of frame, it's more than a pause, it's an invitation for viewers to notice the subtle signals in the environment. Similarly, sequences where the camera focuses on objects or secondary characters suggest that these elements will play a larger role in the narrative. Even the smallest details, like the pattern of rain on a street or the positioning of a vehicle, might foreshadow events or conflicts. By carefully analyzing these visual cues, fans can begin to predict not only Kanan's choices, but also the challenges and surprises that Season 5 will bring. In essence, this teaser is a puzzle crafted to test fan attention. While it provides the excitement and energy expected of raising Kanan, it simultaneously rewards careful viewing. Every frame, shadow, symbol, and gesture has a purpose. Season 5 isn't just about action or drama, it's about understanding the network of relationships, power shifts, and subtle foreshadowing embedded in the world Kanan navigates. For fans willing to look closer, the teaser offers a roadmap of potential plotlines, character returns, and evolving alliances, all hidden in plain sight for those who know where to look. The streets are talking, and the images are leaving messages for those paying attention, promising a season full of tension, surprises, and Kanan's relentless pursuit of power. Season 5's teaser is packed with details that most fans might easily miss. but they could completely change how we understand what's coming next. One of the first things to notice is the way characters are positioned in almost every shot. Kanan isn't always the only focal point. Other figures in the background or the edges of the frame seem to be placed intentionally, hinting at new alliances or upcoming confrontations. For example, in one image, a character stands slightly out of focus behind Kanan, leaning against a wall with a calm but calculating posture at first glance. It looks like a simple background detail, but the repetition of this same character in other teaser frames suggests a hidden role in the season. They could be an ally waiting for the right moment, a spy, or even someone who will challenge Kanan's authority. The teaser uses these subtle placements to communicate information to attentive viewers, signaling that power dynamics are shifting even before the first episode begins.